Hello, welcome to this video in which I'm going to talk about probably my biggest accomplishment in Bullet. I beat three great players in this tournament, two 3000 and one 2500, and my performance was, I think, really good. So I'm going to show at first the normal games and then I'm going to show you the games I'm really proud about. Oh, I entered in the second one. I'm going to show you this loss. It was it was a streamer, I think. Yeah, here it says so. So I was right. I lost. I think I was winning this game. I played the Martian Gambit. No, I tried to play the Alien Gambit. He didn't allow it. So I was going to play the Martian Gambit, but E6 just it's impossible to play the Martian Gambit now. But I get a really good position, counting on that I wanted to play the Alien Gambit. It was really good. Now he's fine, but I think, kind of better. I don't know what the engine says. Yeah, it's no. I thought I was fine, but now I just lose a pawn, so I was blundered with h5. Now he took back. Like in Bullet, you just look for the obvious move. If they move a piece, you normally retake it or think about defending it or something like that. You don't. The the greatest players, of course, look at their intuition is way stronger, but our intuition is way weaker. So we just look at normal moves or moves related to the last one. So yeah, he just took back, and I blundered my pawn again because I didn't see it. I think for a second in this game I was better. For a second, I think. No, nothing more. Oh no, it looked like I wasn't better. I was better in any moment. Yeah, I just remembered incorrectly. I I wasn't better. She just crashed me. I'm lost in position by time, by everything. So okay, now I'm going to the second game. Oh, I have another window. Okay, next time I'm just going to enter for the other window. I just played the Scandinavian. I like playing the Scandinavian in Bullet. I don't play the Scandinavian in any other time control because it's not a great opening. It's tricky, but it's not an opening. For Blitz, it's fine, but I don't like it for Rapid or for Classical. For Classical, you don't get an advantage. White is better, and for Rapid, it's tricky, but if White has a bit of prep, it's really simple to play. So in Bullet is fine because D5 they kind of make a pre-move or something like it's the same as the England Gambit idea. Uh, Normally they don't pre-move, but a lot of people play D4 and they just pre-move C4 because they expect D5 or knight F6 and so they just pre-move C4. But if they pre-move C4, black is fine here. So it's tricky. And if they take, you just play d6 and play the game. Like it's not that lost in bullet. It's lost, but for bullet it's completely playable. So I just play d5. No, I just play e5 if they play d4, but this time they just play d4 and it's the same idea. You play d5, they make a pre-move, so you got a good position. And I will just advance the game. It's a really normal game. I just defended my pawn at all costs, and he just completely blundered. Just took the pawn in the wrong moment and just blundered the piece. And here he's the lost because you just lose the pawns. If he took with the pawn, I took in g3, so there was no way. Rook takes, I just take the d4 pawn. He tried to find counterplay, but I'm active too, so I have material, the activity. There's no way I lose this game. And I should have done this move. Like, this was way easier to win. In bullet, that would have been the right decision, but I just wanted to play quickly, so I didn't see a reason I had to do this, so I just offered the trade. Now I do the idea, but it would have been better if I win a pawn. Like, why would I do that without winning another pawn? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the end game is really easy. Just go promote, take the pawn, and go for the mate. Now the third game, yeah, this game, I berserked. Oh no, he berserked me, and as I was white, I don't berserk usually in bullet normally, even if my opponent is weaker than me. I don't like berserking in bullet because then it's hyper bullet, and in hyper bullet doesn't matter who you are, anything can happen. So I didn't berserk, but he plays his move and then berserk instantly. So he berserk and then instantly plays his move. So I couldn't berserk back. I wanted to, but I couldn't. So of course, and he just sacrificed in a really crazy manner. It's completely lost, and then just blundered his queen and resigned. Like, if I have the time and I have the position, you can do, you don't want to play. So blunder the queen, resigned. I'm grateful for that because if he didn't resign, I probably wouldn't have got the pairing I got. Like, I was really happy when I saw that my opponent was nearly a 3000 and a CM. I was really happy. And I just started playing normal. I usually, when they play like this, I play this like this. Like, I try to play these schemes or something with 97 and trying to play e5 or c5. I play c6 first, and then as I said, I wanted to play 5. And here I'm better. I knew it because I have seen this position a lot of times with the engine because normally analyze my games, even in bullet. This is a thing I just play in bullet, analyze it too. And he played c4, and I didn't knew the engine move, but I just went for the most tricky one, queen h4. And it was really funny that my CM opponent, nearly 3000, just played king knight c3 instantly without thinking that I would play queen h4. And the most funny thing of all, it's the engine move. Like, I didn't think queen h4 was an engine move. I just thought it was a tricky move, and that white was fine, but I'm a bit better. But I just played queen h4 instantly, knight c3, and I just made it a cm like that, just like that. It was absolutely crazy. I screamed a lot when I won this game. Of course, if he was a bit more focused, he would have crashed me probably even in a worse position. He would have destroyed me. But under this, and after the next game I played, I was really happy with my results. So I got to another game, and now it was an NM, and I was confident. After the first game, I was really confident that I could win because even if it wasn't a great game, it gave me confidence. I was happy, relaxed, and I played really well. I've planted the pawn, it seems like, but this position, it looks better for black, but I don't think I'm lost. I think it's fine. Well, minus 0.7, but I have counterplay, I think. A lot of counterplay. I wanted to play bishop f4 at first, but then I thought, well, I can be tricky. because I was really excited. I was calm at first, but then with the other game, I was really hyped. So I wasn't making the most rational decisions. Okay. I wanted to play Zhigalko. I didn't get the chance, but I played Zhigalko once. He destroyed me, but in my defense, I was with a mobile phone, so he flagged me completely. I was losing too. So. And yeah, I just thought I was winning. I don't know why I thought I was winning, but I here in for intuition I just said, well, that knight doesn't look well collocated. His pieces are worse coordinated than mine. So sack, sack the rook, and then I play like this. Just took back, and here I'm just active. I'm not any more material down. So and here I thought, what? I thought I played the engine move. Queen c4 was winning. Oh, we're at five. I analyzed the game, but I didn't remember this. It was 2 weeks ago. It was actually before the Improvers tournament. I did the Improvers tournament video before because it was more important, because I wanted to submit it to the video of the month. So I thought Queen c4 was good. Oh, Queen d5 was stronger? No. What was better? Oh, Queen d7 should be stronger. No. It's a move. I'm going to look. Oh yeah, Queen d5. But Queen d5, I thought there's not still Queen f5. Oh, but I just trade and the endgame is way better for me. Okay, that makes sense. I thought Queen c4 was the same idea, but he just hanged mate in two. I don't know if it was a misclick, a blunder. I assume it was a misclick. He wanted to play Queen f5 and he played Queen g4. I just mated him. It's funny that I just saw Bishop f6 and I made it like this, but there was Queen h7 instantly. That's, well, if you see mating, if there's mating one, play mating two, no? Yeah, that's, wow. Okay. I just saw first the mating two, so I pre-moved it. Oh, again, the same thing I did. The sixth game, as I said, I was really hyped because of this, the results. And uh, here, I wanted to play. I have a new line against the London, but I didn't have time to think about it because I was pre-moving and he berserked. So I thought, well, play normally. See, here I normally play like this, and I try to get into this line where I know the theory and my opponents usually don't. The idea is they have to play f3, but that's an engine move. I don't think not anyone knows a lot of theory in this because they are used to this line could be six, and they know this. They just sacrifice the b2 pawn and they are fine. Well, they can play this, but this is a line too. It's funny that this is a line, but well, yeah. But I didn't play this line. I'm going to do a video about this London line. I like it a lot. So wait for it. It's a really interesting line to surprise the opponent in classical, blitz, rapid. Every time control is in every time control is fine. So I'm going to speed up a bit how I pass the games because I don't want to make the video too long. So I just traded queens. I just wanted to get into an endgame and he has to beat me in the endgame or he's going to lose because of the time. So that's usually my strat when they berserk me. Here it was better, I think, with knight b6 touching the bishop. Yeah, I just allowed this, and here it seems like I was better because of some reason. Oh, I had knight b6, and I was no, it wasn't knight b6. There was knight c7. Then what was the move? Oh, pawn takes knight, and I just take the bishop. Yeah, I had knight b6, and if the bishop moves, then the rook is covered. But no, it's just taking, and I'm up material. Okay, but I played knight b6, but he blundered. He just thought, oh, well, I blundered the piece. If he had seen this, I think I would have managed, but it was a difficult position. He just blundered the piece and still managed to get a draw. That's the strength of a 2900 or my weakness. I don't know what is it. Okay, let's get my rook in. And I just wanted to trade. And I just entered into the position. He has 7 seconds. I have 15, but he was really quick. So I was getting really scared in getting into a flagging competition because I repeat the position without knowing it. If I had known, I would have probably played rook d6 or something like that to avoid the repetition. I was just moving pieces and I just didn't realize. And here I just blundered a threefold repetition with bishop e7. I had seen that it was a threefold repetition. I would have probably played any move, like king h7. It's, well, just king h7 actually loses, but any move to protect the d5 pawn. Like bishop e6 was a huge blunder, but he missed it. I was just trying to flag him at this point. But okay, I blundered this 3-4 repetition, but this allowed me then to play another great player, 3000 FM, that I actually discovered that in another account he's a 3100, even more strong, like Bubelian. He's a 3100, and it's the same player. So I'm going to look at the game. He berserk me. This type of players can berserk me easily, and they don't have. Normally, they don't have trouble beating me. In this tournament, everyone that berserked me had, at the very least, a bit of trouble. And here, he just played a really annoying line because I just pre-moved. Like, I just pre-moved like a move like knight f3 or bishop c4 or something like that, and knight f6 is a good response to everything. Like, look at the engine moves. Like, knight f6, knight f6, knight f6, knight f6, knight f6. I know that normally against normal moves, you can pre-move knight f6 normally. It's pretty natural to just pre-move knight f6 and it's fine. But no, he plays d4. I was really surprised and I had pre-move knight f6. Look, I wasted 0.2, so he took a free pawn and he got the activity. This is a Halloween gambit, but without sacrificing a knight, so it's clearly worse. But we got into an endgame. That's a good thing. Without the queens, it's not an endgame. It's a middle game without queens. But then he just traded everything, and we got into an endgame. And then I got a bet. I had the chance to get a better endgame, but this is better. Like I didn't knew it. I just thought hearing fine, but I didn't think it was better for me. So I thought, well, a6, knight takes, pawn takes, and the knight goes out. But then I realized he attacks my d6 pawn, and if I play d5, he just checks me and I lose a pawn, minimum. It looked like the engine says knight b6, even stronger. Okay. So I castled along, and I thought, well, it's fine, but my weaknesses, my Dark square, like dark squares are really weak, and it seems like I'm going to get crashed at any moment. But slowly he made some inaccuracies and he just blundered a fork. And now I just got active really quickly. Was really nervous, but I have 31 seconds. He has 10 seconds. That's a good thing about playing so quickly. I I could frag him if I had to. So I just got in the two rooks. I minimum had a draw. At first I thought I was scared, so I said, "Well, a draw is not a bad result. He's a 3,000. Like a draw is awesome." But in this position, if I got a draw, instead of being happy about it, I would feel disgusted about myself. Why would I give a draw in a completely winning position? So I didn't want to give a draw. I tried to mate him 100 times. Like 96, I have check and he's forced to knight c1, so the fork made no sense. And again, I tried the mating ideas a lot of times. I offered the trade. He didn't want it. But I just came with the pawn and imagine the engine says the mate is forced, so just sacrifice the pieces. Knight d4. Okay. So I just forced the mate. He just blundered a rook. I assume with a trick, but I don't know what was the idea. I just assumed he wanted to move fast and the rook was close to his mouse or something like that. Because or I misclick, I don't know. I just played the checks and I saw mate. I just didn't saw the rook was hanging actually, but and now I see it, of course. But my idea was to mate, and the mate is forced. So because my pawn is going to protect. That's the idea of moving the a pawn. The idea is that I will protect the rook. If he makes move like this, just make this, and then it's mate. That's the idea, the whole idea. So he played this move, and I just continued with my idea. I just made it like this. So these were the most the better games. Now I have another games I won against 2600, and it was annoying because after all these wins, I was really excited, and losing this game was a bit hurtful because I played badly, just like that. I did nothing. I didn't deserve winning this game, so I lost it because I just blundered everything. Now he could take a pawn. No, because I had this, but I was kind of fine. But he has still, even with these lines, he has moved like e4. Imagine. So I thought he couldn't take it. He had good lines. I'm just down a pawn. And now he just blocks. And I blunder everything. Just traded in a completely losing endgame. And took my knight. I had 8 seconds. So he just completely managed. And I still tried because, well, it's bullet. He could sometimes. In here, I just wanted to resign, but it was actually quicker for him to mate me than for me to resign because we moved in zero point 0.1, so I just allowed it. I didn't even think, and he just mated me. And then I got to this game. As I said, I never berserk. Like, why would you berserk in bullet? I want to play bullet. Some people say that it's Zhigalko Arenas. You can berserk easily because you don't even. It's friendly, so you don't lose rating. But if I play berserking, I lose a lot of games. I get tilted, and I'm not happy with that. So I prefer playing normal. So I just play this game quickly because I just had to pressure in the end game. B6 is a good move. I thought first knight e3, knight takes c2, and knight winning, but b6 first is a good prophylactic move. Again, I don't know why I didn't make the fork then. Know if I was annoyed by something. I think I just missed it then. As I said, I don't remember much of my thoughts about these games. I'm going to try to make the videos uh, earlier, and then I will remember more things about the games. Yeah, this is an easy end game. I just took the pawns quickly because I didn't want to get flagged. So then I just come with the king and made him. Okay. Okay. Now at 2700, he flagged me. I was winning for a second, but it, I was winning because he tried more flagging me than anything. Because he just plundered the rook. I don't know why. And then, wait. Oh, this is analysis, I think. I'm going to wait. Then why? Okay, no, it's fine, it's fine. I thought this was my analysis then at the end of the endgame, but no. He hanged the rook and I just missed it. But he was just trying to flank me with this move. He had mate, decided to not play it. I think it's king seven. Yeah, it's king seven. It's mate. But he just tried more about flagging. I just missed it. And well, I traded the rooks quickly. And well, I played the move with, look, 0-0. I played the move. No, and I probably had 0-0-0-1 or something like that, and 32. I just lost on time. But no, I was winning for a sec, but that's not even winning. If you're not winning after moving, I don't consider that winning because you didn't play the winning move. So, okay, okay, I'm going to close some of the windows because I opened too much. And now, yeah, this is another good game. I think I was winning, but I had low time, so yeah, I'm white. So yeah, I was probably better. And I was just went for the draw. That was a huge mistake. I should have played, but I had 2 seconds. I thought too much. Like, yeah, look at this. 10 seconds against 9. He blunders, but after I see the blunder, I just moved. I just thought for a second I saw the blunder and I got a pawn, but I have 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Even if I take the rook, the pawn, I have 2 pawns, yeah, in the end game, but I'm going to be able to convert it and not lose by time. I don't know. So I'm not great in scrambles, so I just made a triple, a threefold. So it's +3. I assume, yeah, rook this rook pawn takes, and that's completely winning. Yeah, but okay, and the enemy is easily winnable, but with low time, I thought I could lose this, so why risk it? Now again, they berserk me, and if they berserk me, unless I play really badly, I'm going to win the game because they have low time. I have normally good positions out of the opening, so imagine I just got a pawn out of the opening. Oh, look, I think I'm better here. I didn't play the good move. I just have to play c4 or something like that. But I thought c3 at first. Yeah, c3 is good. It's not that good move, but it's not a bad one. But I was just wanted to take a pawn, and here I'm better because I'm touching the bishop. I'm touching the e7 pawn. Just to play bishop g5, I assume. Yeah, bishop g5. He missed it, so I just took a pawn, checked him, and just traded the pieces. Got in a good endgame, and he blundered this, and I just took. I have 7 seconds. Should have traded the rooks, of course, but we had low time, so now I see it. I have 6 seconds. Nah, I just go for the end game and win it. Even then, I flag him. He was actually trying to flag me, but I was actually trying to flag him, but he had 5 seconds. He was sacked me, and I was down in time. But I was completely winning in position, and I blundered. This move just forced the win, and here I gave him life. It was a tricky move because he was on play king c7, I have meeting 1, and it worked. But if he had seen king c7, I have 0.7. I'm going to make a draw because this I just take quickly, and then I just take down another one, and it's a draw easy. Really complicated to win that game with this low time. So I just went for the trick, it worked, and I'm going to look at the oh yeah, the revenge against this guy. That was the first game, and I think I'm going to leave the video there. I don't want it really long. It's going to be a long video. I think 30 minutes perfectly. But as I said, thinking about the pre-moves, it's really smart in Bullet. It's a bit of luck, but uh, you have to think about your opponent's mindset to assume they are going to make a pre-move. So it's luck and a bit of skill, but mostly luck. I played d5, I was lucky. Just made a huge attack, and he blundered an exchange. I'm happy to say that I converted in a good way. Traded the queens. Got counterplay, but not enough. Now he blunders. He got blunder here, he's just losing. He's going to lose his rook or his bishop. Probably his bishop. He's just going to give the bishop. He sacrificed his knight to give an opening. I thought he was going to play rook f1 and save the bishop, but that's a thing I remember because I was really surprised. It's one of the things that I remember of the tournament. I don't remember nearly as I should. Yeah, and I just won this game. I didn't know why he didn't resign because I'm not going to lose this position in any case. I'm not going to draw it either. I have 6 seconds. You have 0.4. So now he's just lost by time. And this was probably my greatest accomplishment in Bullet. And probably, if you think about it, in chess, I, I don't know because I don't give much importance to Bullet. It's important, but and it's decent time control. It's not like Hyper Bullet or some variant, but it's not as nearly as serious as Blitz or Rapid or Classical. So I don't know if it could be for rating. It's for sure my biggest accomplishment. For difficulty, I don't know. It's true that it's my best time control. I think it's probably my best accomplishment. So I'm really happy about it. And my next videos are going to be probably about some opening or another recap. Probably a recap or I don't know. I have to think about it. Probably I will make a video about the London against how to play against the London, of course, and a video of a tournament I played in which I played against a lot of title players in Blitz. So thank you for saying. Bye.